Wrong slide. I didn't go to the top.
Yeah, you normally blame me for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's only one person currently looking
Yeah.
at it.
Whoever saw that, you're lucky. You saw the answers to the end.
There.
So yeah, whoever that is.
I don't know who's on at the minute. We don't have a tablet this time, so we're having to use our phones. What does that say?
Link, please.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I don't know who's on at the minute. Two people or two devices.
Mine only says one.
Mine says two.
Mine says one.
Mine says two.
Mine says one.
Two.
One.
Two. See?
3.
I don't even have that from
Hi,
Caroline.
Caroline.
2.
There's no more flickering on the camera anymore. We
Yes.
found a setting.
I found a setting. I saw it.
Yeah, only just.
What do you mean only just? You either see it or you don't. How do you only just see something? Hello, Pamela. So as I was saying, we don't have the tablet with us this time.
Because my mum stolen it.
Beat me to the punch, but yeah.
Well, she has. She has basically stolen it.
Oh no, I wasn't disagreeing. Like your mum stole the second light we had, so we've only got one light instead of 2. Yeah, mum's just a thief. There's a weird thing during the whole William Shakespeare times. An insult was to bite your thumb at someone.
I think I've heard that before.
To just bite your thumb at someone, I think that was like the equivalent to sticking your middle finger up or something, or something along those lines. Yeah, it's just one of those old weird insults.
Fair enough. Borrowed.
Stolen.
Stolen!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You'll need to wait until we get a new tablet at the end of the year, and then you can have that one maybe. At a price.
At a price, yeah.
At a price.
No, my colleague was saying that he's thinking that he might get a new car because he bought a caravan or something and his current car's not powerful enough or something to pull it along like up hills or whatever. And she said, I'll take the car. I was like, no, I'm not giving it away. No. I think he's got like a 4x4 or Land Rover or something. Hello, Denise.
Chair won't end up breaking it.
Well,
Not too
yeah.
much.
Oh, there's a new picture on Denise's profile.
No, I can't see picture.
Does it not say go to profile?
There is no profiles on this.
No, so literally just, well, we do have Google profiles, but yeah. It's like you can always make me a moderator and I can kick people out when they're being annoying.
A couple minutes and then we'll start. Well, one of those 6 is you.
One of them is probably you,
No, it doesn't register me because I'm the one hosting it.
I suppose. So who are we missing then?
Well, we got 4 people there. You and...
There you go, it's gone up to 7 now. Yeah, apologies for us looking down at our phones, but that is where our chat is currently.
Yeah, because we don't have the tablet.
No. So yeah, just forgive us for this one time. There's only leeway, as Ron said earlier. We have fixed the camera so it's no longer flickering constantly.
Yeah, flickering annoyingly. It's been annoying me for ages.
At the end of the day, I doubt people were actually looking at us. I think they were too busy with the questions.
Right, yeah.
Half the time just going, what on earth are they going on about? Never even heard of that thing.
You'll probably get a few of those today.
Bear in mind that this quiz was done very hurriedly first thing this morning.
Yes, because we didn't really have time this week and I forgot.
Yeah,
and then we were out most of this afternoon.
Past couple of weeks has been quite busy for us. So, we'll start in a minute. Hopefully everyone's got their pens and papers at the ready. A nice mug of hot chocolate or bottle of beer or something next to them. Or wine or whatever takes your fancy. You see, there's a reason why this says drinking water on the side, because then I can just fill it with like clear spirits and it'll work. No one will tell.
Apart from the smelling of it.
Well, yes, but it's closed most of the time. Ugh. Very nice. I'm allowed a kid.
So we shall make a start. I think that's everyone who's going to join in.
Just realised no one can actually see my my water bottle on the side when I was saying about it, so... What? Yeah. In the UK, people who live in cities have a lower carbon footprint than those who live rural. So, I mean, for the most part, this is mainly due to the amount of people drive. So when you're in the city, you don't tend to drive as much as when you live in rural areas. So, also with pets and everything. Less pets in city areas, more pets in farmhouses and everything. All adds up.
Right, so we've kept the round one being colours this week, so it's a bit easier. I had to find a question quite quickly this morning, so question 1. I think section 1 is out of 21 points. There's a question on here that's 7 points. So there's 21 points for section 1.
Is that this one?
Yes.
Okay.
That was on the colours. So, question 1. What colour is Woodstock in the Peanuts cartoon and comic? So, hopefully everyone remembers who Woodstock is.
Yes, and we're not talking about the festival.
No.
So I'd be very curious as to what colour you think the festival is in general. What colour can you say a festival is?
Brown.
Yeah, I was
Mud.
thinking brown.
Loads and loads of mud.
Isn't that what Glastonbury is? Just mud. Just see pictures of people that have just left their tents behind because it's just mud filled.
Question 2. What main colour is on the United Nations flag?
Did you struggle for a second there?
Yeah, I was gonna say the EU, European Union flag.
Ah,
But no, that's the United Nations.
yeah. You could have just said UN.
Yeah. Question 3. What is missing from the Canadian flag? So hopefully you all know what the colour is, but what is in the middle? And put down the colour as well, so you have the full answer.
Out of curiosity, I know you specify this Canadian flag, but is there a flag that's like that, just like that?
Probably.
You're the flag expert.
Something tells me Bulgaria's got a red eagle in the middle of it.
Oh, let's get out our flashcards.
Question 4. During the first 6 months of life, what colour are zebra's stripes? Is this a trick question?
People are less likely to think that it's a trick question if you ask if it's a trick question.
I did forget to hide that slide to do with the stars because I didn't do anything with that one this time either.
I did wonder, but I forgot to mention it to you.
Forgot. So there's nothing hidden in these ones because we just didn't have time to think about it too much.
Or is there?
Question 5. The stars on the USA flag are what colour? Red, blue, or white? No, white, blue, or red.
I mean, all the options that you said were there, just not in that order.
Ah. I'll just make sure it loads up. So let it go off. Question 6. Name the actor. Remember, this is in the colour round.
Hint,
There must be a reason this is in the colour round.
Oh, I know it's not John Barrowman.
Wasn't she the main actress? And,
Yeah, we're not going to go into it. That's just hints.
7. An Oscar is what colour? Not a dog Oscar, if you got a dog. The award an Oscar.
I mean, technically it could be Oscar the dog, but there's just going to be so many options. What colour is your dog, Oscar? And it could be just any colour or none if you don't have a dog called Oscar. 3 point.
8. Before we had it painted pink in 1955, what colour was Elvis Presley's first Cadillac?
I don't think you really need to specify it was painted in 1955. It was also bought in 1955.
I'm just copying all the questions.
Fair enough.
I literally copy and pasted half of these.
Oh, I noticed. That's why I struggled to keep up with you.
Oh, you want it done quickly.
Yes.
9. Name the film. Question 10. What part of the eye is coloured?
We lost someone. I've got it down, we're down to 5.
It's been a 5 for a while. What 2 colours are magpie's feathers?
Yes, you need both
The main 2 colours. So I know there's some shiny colours on the lights. You're not looking up for those. It's the main 2 colours on magpie's feathers. You'll get half a point for each if you get one right, but...
Is it like Pokemon? You get a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, put them in the light and you get a hue of blue. 12. What colour are emu eggs? Emu. It's a funny word, that one. Well, it's hard. It's
no, it
sort
is.
of like E equals MC squared. It's just that the the C is a U, so it's kind of gone upwards instead of to the right.
That's not where I thought you were going to go with that. I mean, Trust, when I look at words, I don't go, that looks like an equation.
Well, it does to me.
Yeah,
E equals MC squared.
I know, I see what you're saying, but that's not where my mind would first go.
13. Name the TV show.
Oh, it's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. We're all alone, but more or less. That's about as much as I know of that.
Neptune gets its blue hue from what abundant gas? And last one, this is the 7-pointer if I'm sure this is the right one. Name the 7 colours of the rainbow, 1 point per each, and the proper colours, so not the broad term. Well, you got normal colours and then you got 2 at the end, which you need to make sure that you're at the right ones, not just... yeah.
I get what you're meaning now.
Yeah. Yes, I can say it's not purple. Purple being vague. Right, and answers.
So, question 1, what colour is Woodstock? Woodstock is yellow. So, Woodstock is Snoopy's best friend and sidekick. The character first appeared in April 4th, 1967 Peanuts cartoon strip, though it was not officially named until June 22nd, 1970. So, it was named after the festival. Question 2, what is the main colour of the UN flag? It is blue. So, first used in December of 1946, the UN emblem and flag speak to the hopes and dreams of peace and unity for people the world over, apparently. Question 3, what's missing from the Canadian flag? It is the maple leaf. So the flag of Canada, so as we were saying, there's the flag of Canada. The maple leaf has been used as a symbol for Canada since the 18th century. However, it was only on the flag since 1964.
And if you put down a leaf, you get half a point.
Okay. Question 4, what colour are zebra stripes when they're born? They are brown. So eventually, as they get older, it gets darker and darker and darker to the point where it's basically black. So there are 3 species of zebra: plains, mountain, and grevy's. If I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, no.
Don't.
So plains are the most common zebra, while grevy's are the rarest and largest of the zebra species. Apparently, the stripes on the grevy's ones are actually more dense, while plains zebras are more spaced apart. Question 5, what colour are the stars on the US flag? They are white. So the first flag in 1777 had 13 stars on it, and it wasn't until 1960 when the American flag ended up with 50 stars. Question 6, name the actor. It was Scarlett Johansson. So, known for her role as Black Widow in the Marvel film series, she was the world's highest paid actress in 2018 and 2019. She also has a twin brother called Hunter. So,
Yeah, I was going on about Pirates of the Caribbean. Was she?
No.
Who was Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, that was... can't remember off the top of my head. Look it up. Question 7. An Oscar is what colour? It is gold. So the award is actually called an Academy Award of Merit, and the nickname of Oscar wasn't given to the award until 1939. So the concept of why it's called an Oscar isn't entirely clear. I mean, one of the theories is because someone said it looked like their grandpa Oscar or something. I don't know. Question 8. What colour was Elvis's first Cadillac? It was blue. So purchased in 1955, Elvis had the car repainted by his neighbour before gifting it to his mother. His mother, however, didn't have a driving licence. Question 9. Name the film. It was Green Lantern. So based on the DC comic character, the film was released in 2011. Ryan Reynolds played the main character, however he disliked the film and so did many who went to see it. So yeah, the film cost about £200 million to make and only grossed $219 million at the box office. So it really was a flop.
Keira Knightley, Denise.
That was it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Question 10. All I could think of was Emma Swan. I was like, no, that's the character.
Yep.
Question 10. What part of the eye is coloured? It is the iris. So, like a fingerprint, the iris is unique to each individual. However, unlike corresponding fingerprints on each hand, the iris in each of our eyes are also different to one another. So your iris in your right eye is different to the iris on your left. While your fingerprints are all the same, near enough. So our irises have over 256 unique characteristics compared to our fingerprints that only have 40. So that's why iris scanners are a lot more secure than fingerprint scanners. Question 11. What two colours are magpie feathers? They are black and white. So yeah, half a point for each. During the winter, magpie's diet is largely vegetarian, and in the summer, predominantly ground invertebrates. Only during the spring, when feeding its young, does it become a major predator, raiding the nests of songbirds for eggs and young. So, magpies are a pest. Yeah, I think that I saw a thing saying that the number of magpies has grown by about 35% or something over the past 10 years, something like that.
Okay.
Question 12. What colour are emu eggs? They are green. So the male incubates the eggs for 56 days, during which time he does not eat or drink. An emu father may lose a third of his body weight while incubating his eggs. Question 13. Name the show. It is Red Dwarf. So Dave Lister awakens after being in suspended animation for 3 million years to find that he is the last living human with no crew on board the mining spacecraft Red Dwarf other than Arnold Rimmer, a hologram of Lister's deceased bunkmate, and Cat, a life form which evolved from Lister's pregnant cat. Good. Question 14. Neptune has a blue hue from what abundant gas? It is methane. So Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune and Uranus are all gas giants. However, Neptune is the smallest of the 4 gas giants. It has more of a mass. It is more massive than Uranus. So basically, Neptune is smaller than Uranus, but it's more dense. Which means while Neptune is small, it's incredibly dense. So small and dense. I know a few people like that. And then question 15. Name the 7 colours of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. 1 point for each colour. So yeah, remember after 21 for this round because of that last question.
I'd love to know why, because in the rainbow song you got pink and blue, red and yellow and pink and blue, purple and orange and green.
Don't know.
So I don't know why there's pink in it.
How did people do?
Not too bad.
18 out of 21. Nice one. 17. Waiting for your mum's usual 5.
Stop being mean.
Hmm?
Stop being mean. Go on to the next section in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Wait for people to catch up.
Fourteen. Nice one. Right. Shall we move on?
We are still waiting for Denise's, but she tends to be a little bit lag behind.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Right, so we got our Linky
There you
round
go.
1. Denise.
What do you mean missed Elvis?
I'm not sure what that means.
Well done, Denise, if you did get 21.
Right, so we got our link round again. So if you think you know what the link is, just type in "got it" into the comments. So question 1. Complete the name of the band. Black Eyed what?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Huh?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Chicken eggs.
What? These are related because you had I in that.
Question 2. What kind of drink does PG Tips make? How's my mum already got it?
It depends what you think the link is.
Question 3. What kind of insect lives in a hive? Which word means to form an orderly line and wait for your turn? Remember, don't put any answers into the chat, just in case we have got people lagging. Otherwise, they'll get a free answer. And what links the past 4 answers? Look at how they're written. That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
Your mum said not got it then, but got it now.
Fair enough. 20, not 21. So, question 1 is peas. Question 2 is T. 3 is B. 4 is Q. So what links all of these? Well, peas is how the letter P is sounded. T is how T is sounded. Same with B and Q. So they are letters. Now, did you get that one?
Okay, so basically
I
it's
think
like
it's
the
phonetical.
phonetic, yeah.
The phonetical letters.
So basically, whether you write out the full word or just their first letter, you still basically spell the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
Because you didn't look at these, did you?
Nope.
Did you get the answers? As you were
Nope.
going? Did you not bother?
Well, I was looking and trying to work it out, and I had my head got stuck with a pool table. I was wondering if like a P was the slang term for the green ball on a pool table or something, or snooker table. I'd always get confused as to which one's which.
Fair enough. No, my mum doesn't know it.
What did you think it was, Karen, out of curiosity? Because I'd say I didn't get it either. What are you doing?
Stealing someone from Compton's.
At this point, you might as well start recording them.
Oh, me. Yeah. So I think Denise is again a couple minutes behind.
Yeah. It's alive.
Oh, not that many calories in these.
That's not the point. It's enough. Vegetables and rhyme. I mean, yeah, I can understand the rhyme bit. So yeah, a walking human could easily outpace a T-Rex. So according to new simulations based on a dinosaur's tail movement, T-Rex's preferred walking speed was under 3 miles an hour. So while yes, when it came to running, the T-Rex probably would win. I don't know, but if it was just walking and the T-Rex had no interest in eating you, then yeah, we could easily outwalk a T-Rex.
Fair enough. So round 2 numbers. This is out of 15. This one, so it's back to just normal 15 questions. Well, 15 answers. So question 16. What number was the Apollo mission that landed the first 2 people on the moon? Oh, a few. Yeah. You've all the crumbs from me, so I like having the stuff at the bottom. Question 17. How many yards are there in a chain? And yes, a chain is a form of measurement.
It is. I had to look it up.
We're not talking about the chains around your neck. There's a different kind of chain. In Scrabble, what is the only letter worth 5 points? How many sculpted lions by Sir Edwin Landseer sit at the base of Trafalgar Square?
I don't understand what your mum's going on about. Yes, skips are another term for junk.
20. Which number Pennsylvania Avenue is the formal address of the White House? Obviously, we're talking about the White House in America.
As opposed to the White House in England?
You never know. It might be.
I mean, yes, England has many a White House, but not the White House. Mm-hmm.
Always more flavourful.
Mm-hmm.
21. How much is in a baker's dozen?
I got this, a very nice facts about this. Took me a while, but I got.
I wouldn't say no to chicken wings. 22. If an internet user follows a broken or dead link, they will typically find an error page with which number error message? We've all come across this page. Well, not as much recently because there's more of a Internet Explorer thing, isn't it, than Firefox or Google. I think it's just an Internet Explorer. Although, do we have this? I don't think I've ever seen it on Firefox. I'm not sure. I think they've got their own error message. But yeah. 23. How many landlocked countries are there in South America? South America being everything below Mexico and including Mexico. And you can have extra points if you get the right names.
We're giving out bonus points.
Yeah, you can have 1 extra point per country if you can name them. You can find the names.
Oh, I've already got the names.
Okay, that's fine. 24. On older phones, what number key also features the letters M, N, and O?
MNO.
I know these off by heart because I used to text while driving and not looking at my phone.
You're not meant to say that.
That was years ago when we had those little touch phones.
I used to enjoy it when there were physical keys because, yeah, especially like during lessons, you could just do it under the table.
Yeah, you just need to remember what you touched, and there's not many mistakes. 25. In Morse code, how many dots would be in the word SOS? So Morse code is dots and dashes. So how many dots? $26. What do the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel add up to? Am I asking me?
No, I know what that's referring to.
What?
You saying that you taste driving.
Used to. 27. How many times has Del Boy Trotter been married in the BBC sitcom Only Fools and Horses?
Every time it flicks to a new slide, I think there's a new message come up.
28. Name the TV show.
This time the answer is not on the screen. I do wonder if any of this junk is actually is anything, or whether it's just jargon.
By the look of it, it's just theories, because you can look, there's cosine x and sine x, and I think they've just written out loads and loads of theories. 29. What is an ogdoad? Ogdoad. Ogdoad?
I'd say Ogdoad. I was always surprised if anyone actually gets this. Don't know why you threw this one in.
30. In inches, how high is a table tennis net? So, the height, that's from the table, the actual table to the top of the net, isn't it? So
It
the
says
physical
that.
height from the table to the net. Because the net should touch the base as well, shouldn't it? On table tennis, there's no gap.
Not
Not
normally.
Answers.
So question 16. What number was the Apollo mission that landed on the moon? First one, so it was Apollo 11. So the computing power of today's Samsung Galaxy S10 mobile phones is more powerful than all the guidance systems in the Apollo 11 shuttle. So, that's one of the things. We've advanced so quickly in computing and everything that things back in 1969 is basically like ancient history, technology-wise.
Yeah.
Question 17. How many yards in a chain? There are 22. So in 1620, the polymath Edmund Gunter developed a method of accurately surveying land using a surveyor's chain 66 feet long with 100 links. This became the standard unit of measurement for surveyors, apparently. In Scrabble, what is the only letter with 5 points? It is K.
Y2K. It's the only thing that came to my mind.
Question 19. How many lions are at Trafalgar Square? It is 4. So, Edwin Landseer was not initially chosen to do the lions. It was given to someone else, but that person didn't meet the standards they were looking for, so they moved it to Edwin Landseer. And he was just a painter, not a sculptor. And so it took him 9 years for Landseer to actually design, sculpt and place the lions, which were actually finally placed at the base of Nelson's column in 1867. But yeah, it took him 9 years, and it had so much criticism because it took almost a decade after commission. Question 20. What number is the White House address? It is 1600. So the White House has 132 rooms, 32 bathrooms and 6 levels to accommodate all the people who live there, work in and visit the White House. There are also 412 doors, 147 windows, 28 fireplaces, 7 staircases and 3 elevators. So, question 21. How much is a baker's dozen? It is 13. So, this is quite interesting. So, centuries ago, it was seen as easy for bakers to cheat their customers to give them less than what the customer had paid for. So, you pay for a loaf of bread and they give you a very light loaf. Then, yeah. So, societies took this very seriously as bread was a primary food source for many people. For example, in ancient Egypt, should a baker be found to cheat someone, they would have their ear nailed to the door of their bakery. In Babylon, if a baker was found to have sold a light loaf to someone, the baker would have his hand chopped off. So, yeah. For a baker to cheat someone, it was a very serious offence. So what they did to overcome this and make sure that the person wasn't cheated was whenever someone ordered a dozen bread rolls or whatever, they'd give 13, because that way the customer can never say that they were that the baker had undersold them. It was always going to be over. So, yeah. Question 22. What number is on the internet error page? It is 404. So the origin of the 404 error is thought to come from the number of the room that held the very first web server in Cern, Switzerland. Room 404 was also the number of Tim Berners-Lee's office, and he frequently could not be found. So yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a hard fact as that's the reason, but those are the given reasons, the popular reasons, so to speak. Question 23. How many landlocked countries are there in South America? So remember, you could get 2 bonus points for this. So there's 2 landlocked countries, and those ones are Bolivia and Paraguay. So if you've got Bolivia and Paraguay, then you get a bonus point for each of those.
So this question's essentially 3 points.
Yeah. So that means the overall point would be 18 for the end of this.
17.
Yeah, 17, sorry. I always forget to include the initial thing. Question 24. What number has the letter M, N and O on a phone? It is 6. So yeah. Question 25. In Morse code, how many dots would there be in the word SOS? It is 6. So S is 3 dots, O is 3 dashes, so SOS is ... dash ... ... Question 26. What does the numbers on a roulette wheel add up to? It is 666. So yeah, hence the name of Devil's Game or Devil's Wheel that is occasionally been given. Question 27. How many times has Del Boy been married? 0. Never actually been married. Question 28. Name the TV show. It was Numbers. So we have had this question previously, so hopefully you remembered. Question 29. What is an ogdode? So it is 8. So the definition is a group or set of 8. So in ancient Egypt, the ogdode was the system of 8 deities, 4 gods and their consorts. The number 4 was considered to represent completeness. Each pair represented the male and female aspects of the 4 creative powers. So yeah.
And another bit is there's 8 bits in a byte, so a byte is technically an ogdoad.
Yeah. So yeah, all you needed was to know was that ogdode basically means 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then question 30. In inches, how high is a table tennis net? It is 6. So first invented in the 1800s, game makers were trying to make an indoor version of lawn tennis. So they came up with table tennis. So yeah, so out of 17 for this round, because those 2 bonus points, effectively. How did people do on that?
You're on top chart.
Okay.
That was just.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional. It was just the questions I chose, and then I looked at the answers when I wrote the questions. And
so, is your mum saying that she's got 3 points for this round?
I think so.
Fair enough. Seems like this round was a bit more difficult.
Well, this is in the medium slot.
I suppose.
I've not really tapered any of these sections to particular difficulty, but theoretically it's in the middle slot.
Just shows that people know colours better than numbers.
Mm.
Which I suppose is not surprising, really, because colours, you basically just have to look at them.
Well, yeah, numbers you need to count.
Exactly. And they said that without counting, you can easily tell if there's anything up to 7. Once you get to 7 and above, that's when people actually have to start counting it. So if you dropped grains of rice on the table, if it's less than 7, then you can just look at it and go, right, that's 5 or however many. But if it's 7 or more, people actually sit there and count them and then say how many there are.
Yeah, Denise got the bonuses.
Oh, well done, Denise. Someone knows their geography.
So I think that's everyone caught up. I
Yeah,
think.
I'd say so.
So, link round 2. So if you think you got the link, type in "got it" into the comments. Just don't write in the answer. Question 1. Prince Charles will become what when the Queen dies? This round's gonna make me hungry. I know one of the questions. So, what is the name of the old-fashioned game where you match tiles with the same number of dots?
What, this one?
No, it's the next one. I remember what it is. No, not the next one. It's the last one. Yeah. 3. Who had a farm? E-I-E-I-O.
I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
And 4. What are the 11th, 3rd, and 6th letters of the alphabet, respectively? And what links the past 4 answers? And so far 3 people have got it already. Let's see if you've got it, so what it is. Because this one's a little bit tricky. So, answers. So, first one was King. Second is Domino's. Third is Old MacDonald. And fourth is KFC. So what do those sorts of have in common? Well, the first one you can add in burger and you'll be Burger King. Then you got Domino's. Then you got McDonald's and then KFC. Fast food restaurants.
So the Queen dies, Charles becomes a Burger King?
Not quite.
Sure, that's a step down rather than a step up. Just turn it into a burger.
I think I gave it away to Denise. Thanks for the clue. I'm hungry, I can't help it.
I'm curious that you did, effectively when you did the last question, you said 11th, 3rd and 6th one, so that was KCF. I'm just saying.
I think everyone got it. Was this one an easy one, was it?
Oh yeah, people think with their stomachs. It's just human nature. So, in 2013, scientists in Antarctica named 26 newly discovered neutrinos, which are subatomic particles, after Muppets. So some of the most active neutrinos are named after Bert, Ernie, Miss Piggy, and Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Okay. So yeah, I think Denise has picked up on that one.
Yeah.
I was trying to write them a rush. You get the basic idea. I should have just said anagram of it. Then it would have been right. So, question 31. I think this one is out of 15 points. Stop it. How many teeth does an adult human have?
Technically, the last one was out of 15 points, but you suddenly decided that you
Yeah.
gave me bonus points.
Yeah.
It was a spur of the moment thing.
Throw away bonus points, why not? I don't think any of you will complain.
Well, no, it's a fun thing at the end of the day.
$32. In what sport would you use a shuttlecock? 33. What is the capital of Hawaii?
H.
Not that sort of capital. Capital city. $34. Enchiladas originated in which country? Nothing.
Said.
I know, I'm really teasing.
Okay.
35. What animal alive today is even bigger than a dinosaur? So we're talking about a dinosaur in general. Because you get some really big ones and you get some really small ones. So what animal alive today is even bigger? So it's basically the largest animal in the world. What is the largest animal? $36. What alcohol do you traditionally use to flame a Christmas pudding? We have got two answers written in the answers for this one, so either one or the other. Pizza. There's a pizza emoji. $37. What is a baby kangaroo called? $38. Botany is the study of what? $39. Sofia is the capital of which country? And that's probably not how it's pronounced. $40. What is the collective noun for a group of jellyfish? Stop making me hungry. $41. Which animal's name means river horse? 42. True or false? The Channel Tunnel is the longest rail tunnel in the world. Rail tunnel being a train. So it's basically the Channel Tunnel is the Eurostar.
Hmm.
So is the Eurostar the longest tunnel in the world?
Well,
Well,
technically,
not
the
rail
Eurostar
tunnel.
is the train itself, not the tracks.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Either way, you got 50-50 chance of getting this.
43. Which country was the first to give women the right to vote in 1893? I'll have an orange. That's it.
Oh, something that's orange.
Chicken's not orange.
With the breading, it is.
Brown.
It's orangey brown.
You know, I could stop you even if you wanted to.
I'm fully aware.
44. How many people have walked on the moon?
Dude, so to put the timer back, I notice.
Yeah, well, set it as that from the fun quiz last week.
Okay.
Because we're not doing easy, medium and hard, we're just doing random rounds. So, may as well leave the timer as is. .45, last one. Who is the Queen's youngest child? Queen Elizabeth II, that is. There's loads of queens out there. But who is the UK's Queen Elizabeth II's youngest child? Answers.
So, question 31. How many teeth does an adult human have? It is 32. So, teeth are the only part of the human body that cannot repair itself. They are coated in an animal. In an animal. I can't say the word.
Enamel.
Thank you. Which is not a living tissue. Tooth enamel is the hardest part of the entire body, even harder than bone. The average person spends 38 days brushing their teeth during their lifetime. Question 32. In which sport would you use a shuttlecock? It is badminton. So badminton is the fastest racket sport in the world. Shuttles can reach speeds of over 200 miles per hour.
I thought squash would have been the fastest.
Apparently not. Question 33. What is the capital of Hawaii? It is Honolulu. So the Hawaiian language contains just 12 letters, 5 vowels and 7 consonants. Question 34. Enchiladas originated in which country?
Oh, you stop it.
Oh, it's a stone. You might be playing with the stone.
Yes, I know, but stop dropping it.
They originated in Mexico. So May the 5th is National Enchilada Day. And apparently the concept of enchiladas dates back to the Mayan times.
May the 5th be with you. Doesn't really make sense. Will soon be Star Wars Day.
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm just remembering some of the Star Wars stuff.
Question 35. What animal alive today is bigger than a dinosaur? It is the blue whale. Largest living creature that we've ever had on the good old planet Earth. Question 36. What alcohol do you use to light a Christmas pudding? It is brandy. Or you could have rum. So the history of Christmas pudding is that the recipes for old plum pudding have existed in some form or another since the 17th century. It all started with something called plum pottage, a festival staple since the Middle Ages. This is a thick porridge-like substance studded with dried fruits and flavoured with spices. Then eventually it worked its way to the Christmas pudding we know and love today. Question 37. What is a baby kangaroo called? It is a joey. So a group of kangaroos is called a mob. A male kangaroo is a boomer, and a female is a gill. So, question 38. Botany is the study of what? It is plants. So the study includes diving deep into information about plants' biochemical process, structure and properties. It also includes the interaction with the environment as well. Question 39. Sofia is the capital of which country? It is Bulgaria. So Bulgaria is the oldest country in Europe that hasn't changed its name since it was first established in 681 AD. The capital of Sofia is the second oldest city in Europe, being established at 7,000 years ago. Apparently. Question 40. What is the collective noun for jellyfish? It is a bloom. So there is a species of jellyfish, aptly named the immortal jellyfish, which can revert back to a younger stage of life and therefore can live forever. There is immortality and it's in jellyfish. Question 41. Which animal's name means river horse? It is a hippopotamus. So hippopotamus are the second largest land animal on Earth and can eat up to 35 kilograms of grass in one night. Question 42. True or false?
Okay.
The Channel Tunnel is the longest rail tunnel in the world. It is false. So the Gotthard Base Tunnel is the world's longest and deepest tunnel. It runs under the Swiss Alps between towns of Ersfeld and in the north and Bodio in the south. The tunnel is 57 kilometres long and reaches a depth of 2,300 metres. By comparison, the Channel Tunnel is only 50 kilometres long and is considered the third longest tunnel in the world. Question 43. Which country was the first to give women the right to the vote? It is New Zealand. So women received the right to vote in New Zealand in 1893, while in the UK it wasn't until 1918 when women were given the vote. Women in Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Russia and Germany could all vote before women in the UK could. Question 44. How many people have walked on the moon? It is 12. So all crewed lunar landings took place between July 1969 and December of 1972 as part of the Apollo program. And then question 45. Who was the Queen's youngest child? It was Prince Edward. So the Earl of Wessex was born on March 1964. At birth he was the third in line to the throne and now he's the 12th. Yeah. So how did people do on that one? And it is definitely out of 15 this time.
Yes.
Your mum trying to be funny.
Well, she's saying eat healthily.
I know she is.
And I say I'll have an orange.
Maybe if I have to get up.
Well, yeah, I'll have to get up at some point.
Why?
Overall, the entire quiz has been fairly easy then, isn't it?
Apart from the second round. The second round was tricky, but yeah, this round's quite easy like the first one.
So we'll start moving on. So our third link round. So if you think you've got it, type in got it. Question 1. What is the biggest bird on the
On the planet? Which planet would that be?
on the planet? I'm Mr. Nee.
Uh-huh.
I'm Mr. Nee. What is the biggest bird on the planet? Question 2. What does the C stand for in KFC? There's been 2 questions of KFC now. Stop it.
What?
I'm sure everyone knows the answer, but still, stop it. Shush.
Well, just because you've been singing it the entire journey home.
3. What type of animal was Mumble in the film Happy Feet? And that's supposed to be a question mark, not a more than sign.
Kind of looks like you've turned the T into a nose. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Question 4. What type of small, hairy, egg-shaped fruit is often eaten with a spoon? And what links the last 4 answers? No links, no got it yet.
No.
This one being a bit more tricky.
I mean, I think I know what it is from the third one.
Alright, and answers. So the first answer was an ostrich. Second's a chicken. Third's a penguin. Fourth is a kiwi. And they are all birds that can't fly.
I think they can fly, they're just too shy to do it around people. Prove me wrong.
So yeah, they're all birds that can't fly. Did you get it? Is that what you thought it was?
I think they're just too shy.
Chicken tomorrow.
Just tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Nice roast chicken.
Could be now.
No, chicken could be now.
Chicken could be now.
Caroline
Next.
put emu instead of ostrich.
Oh yeah. Next.
Ostrich is bigger than emu, right? Otherwise I wouldn't have put that one.
I'm not sure.
Surely ostrich is bigger. Anyway. Yeah, ignore that because I didn't do it again. Can it? How?
Oh, I haven't read the study. I can find the study and link it to you if you really want to. But I'm guessing it's got something to do with air compression or suction or whatever, so you're actually being kissed on the actual ear hole.
Fair enough.
That's a guess. But like I said, I can. If people are really interested, I can actually find the study and send it to you.
Right, so 46 is our riddle. What has to be broken before you can use it?
Someone's spirit. I don't know how they get us into the work office these days. Break someone's spirit.
I mean, theoretically, there are going to be more than one answer to this one, but we're looking for one specific. Blockbuster. So, what S is a device used to scoop?
It took me a while to realise what Denise said, but I think it was meant to be shelf, not shell. And say yes. Very good, Denise. Fly off the shelf.
Oh, what the penguin is in the chocolate
Yes,
penguin.
the chocolate bar.
Well, yeah, it can. I like one. We don't have any, do we?
No.
48. Count down numbers, sing the song.
Do-da, do-da.
Make up 548.
With those numbers, of course.
Yeah, of course. Remember, if you get within 5, you can have half a point.
Fair enough.
49. Price is Right. So what is the current exchange rate between the UK and Japan? So to the nearest yen. How many yen make 1 UK pound? And this is from xe.com. So 1 point for 20 yen either side and 2 point for 5 yen either side. Where's he put that? And 50 tenable. So what are the first 10 properties on the Monopoly board after go? So we're not including utilities, stations, jail, or the card pickup spots, so the chance or the community chest. So what are the 10 properties you can land on that you can buy, excluding those ones? And we're talking about the traditional UK board. So the one everyone should know, or should have a copy of, really.
Yeah. It's been studied since a woman came to the doctor with a strange story about going deaf in one ear immediately after her 5-year-old kissed her there.
Mm.
What, did the link go through? It's not showing on my thing anymore.
Links might automatically be deleted or something.
Yeah, it
No.
doesn't look like it's there. Okay.
No, I think the link they're automatically declined then.
Okay. So yeah, if people are interested and want the link, then you'll have to message me via Facebook or whatever. And
answers.
oh, we're there already, are we? So question 46. What has to be broken before it can be used? It is an egg. Cannot make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. I do know someone who tried to disprove that.
I mean, if you put anything else down that has to be broken before you can use it, then that's fine, because you've also got like a seal.
Chopsticks.
You have to break a seal before you can use what's inside of it.
Chopsticks, you snap them apart?
Whatever, but yeah, anything that you have to break to use. So an egg is just what we put down.
So what is a device used to scoop, for question 47? Unfortunately, it's not a scoop. Or it's a spoon.
Yeah.
A scoop is a scoop. A scoop is a scoop.
I'm not going to put the word down in the question, am I?
That's like you call an ice cream scoop. Question 48. Countdown numbers to make 548. So, as usual, it could be done. No, I didn't bother writing it down. So 2 plus 9 is 11, times by 50 equals 550. 5 minus 3 is 2, so 550 minus 2 is 548. Question 49. What is the current exchange rate between UK and Japan? So 1 UK pound is worth 150 yen, give or take. So again, 1 point if you're within 20 yen, 2 points if you're within 5. And then question 50, the first 10.
I am just finding the answers because Denise wanted to put the Irish ones on because she's not in the UK, is she?
Of course.
So I'm just going to bring up the Irish one, if it will let me. That doesn't help.
No, they're too blurry, are they? Are they English?
No, they're too blurry. That would help, but that's...
I don't think that's specific, I think that's a specific type. No?
I think that is just the Irish Monopoly board.
But then why is that different?
Yeah,
Then?
that's what I'm thinking. Okay, a little bit more.
You got to read it?
Ish. Alright, it's only for Denise. So, go on.
Well, I didn't bother writing it down. So, first 10 properties that have to
You've got
go.
Vine Street, or for Denise, you've got Crumblin. It's the last little letter I can't read.
Yeah, Crumlin, I think.
Yeah. 2 is Coventry Street, or you've got Kimmage.
We're just butchering the Irish
Yes,
names here.
I know we are.
Fine.
Just ignore us. 3rd is Leicester Square, or Rathgar Road. You're probably laughing at us pronouncing these words, but hey. Bow Street, or South Circular Road. Whitechapel Road, or Rathmines Road. Rathmines. The Angel Islington, or Dawson Street. Trafalgar Square, or Kildare Street. Northumberland Avenue, or Nassau Street. Nassau? Yeah. Marlborough Street, or... Is that Pleas Street? Is that a road called Pleas Street?
Pierce.
Oh, is it Pierce?
There's no L there.
I saw it was an L. And Fleet Street, or Dame Street.
So, yeah. How did people find that one?
Crumbling. Okay, I didn't see it.
I like the fact that he's trying to help us with the pronunciation here, but writing it down doesn't really help. I mean, thank you, but... 0?
How did you get 0?
Blimey.
Surely you would have got the egg. Or a spoon.
Scoop.
I wouldn't have put the same word into the question. Rathgar. You live in Rathgar. So that's actually a name of the thingy. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I think we've got the Leicester version of Monopoly as well. I think that's got like Oakham and whatever.
Does it?
I think so. In fact, Oakham is technically not in Leicestershire, but... well done, Pamela. Pamela pips Caroline to the post with that last one. Yeah.
I didn't edit the last slide on this.
Did you not?
No, we won't be doing a quiz next week because we'll be in Norwich again next Saturday, so I'm expecting it to be busy this week again.
Yeah.
It's almost more difficult when we cross the Senegal.
Yeah, but if we do the quiz before then...
I know, we'll have a week off.
Okay.
So we'll do a week off and we'll be back on the...
First Saturday of May, which
will be the 8th. It's the 8th of May because I've got my Gateway course on the 9th.
Okay.
So the 8th of May.
Yeah, no, I was forgetting next weekend is the beginning of May.
Yeah. May the 1st is on Saturday.
Yes.
So May the 1st is the day we'll have a break.
Okay. Yeah, so hopefully everyone has enjoyed the quiz, learned a few new facts out of it, a few laughs along the way.
99. Is that 99 points?
No idea, because we had 21 for the first round, 17 for the second
21
one.
plus 17
Plus
plus 15
15.
plus 15 plus 5 plus 5. No, it's 83 points.
In total. Yeah, of course, because there's
Yeah.
the 5s. I keep forgetting about the 5s in between.
So you got 21 for the first, 17 for the second, 15 for the last, 5 for each in the middle, and then 15.
Well, this round just gone.
Well, there were 2 15s there.
Because you got 15 for round 3 and then 15 for this one.
Oh yeah, I forget there's 4 rounds.
It's because you don't count this as a round for some reason.
No, I don't.
Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you
you
guys
in a couple of weeks.
Well, yeah, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm on autopilot next week.
Hmm?
I'm on autopilot saying next week.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.